When it comes to being tough or getting fit, there are a few people who know it better than anyone else in the world, and those typically are the Navy SEALs, some of the most elite athletes and warriors on the planet. Now in today's video, I want to share with you guys a couple of the key habits I've learned from reading about, interacting with, and talking to Navy SEALs. Hey guys, I'm Alex Hine, author of the book Master the Day. Now the very first thing is the mindset that I will die before I quit. You know, I talked to one of my friends that actually went through, well, multiple friends that have been in various branches of the military. One of them was a SEAL, one of them was a Ranger, and one of the things that comes up quite a lot is that the physical challenges, like the actual physical work of getting through BUDS, of getting through all the core training, the Hell Week, all of this stuff, that is difficult. But really, it's designed to weed out the people who don't have that mental fortitude. So the physical challenges can be done if you are already fit, you already take good care of yourself, you've prepped for the challenge. But that would make it kind of easy because then anyone could be ready for it. And the point is to be so difficult, so mentally taxing, requiring so much mental grit and mental strength that a lot of people will quit. That's what it is designed to do. It's designed to make you quit. So for example, if you look at the Army Rangers, one of the most elite branches of the military, part of their training is sleeping 0 to 4 hours per day for months and having a calorie restricted diet. So not only are they not sleeping, sometimes they're so deprived that I've heard of guys falling asleep standing and hitting their face and still not waking up. Like that level of sleep deprived, where they're hallucinating, they don't even know where they are or what's going on. I mean, that level of mental, just the mental grit that it requires to keep going when tons of other people would have quit. And obviously the dropout rates are incredibly high. But the thing is, if you think about having this mindset that I will die before I quit going after my goal, don't you think it'd be a lot more likely that you could reach whatever health and fitness goal you want? You could write a book, you could travel the world, you could become famous doing something that you love or you care about. If you have that I will not quit no matter what mindset, you're going to push through a lot of stuff that everyone else would have given up on. The second habit that seems to come up quite a lot is this idea of tactical breathing. So I originally read a book called On Killing by I think Lieutenant Colonel Dave Grossman, and he was talking about how when SWAT teams are about to barge into a house, the heart rate of the soldiers, of the cops and the police going in there gets sky high. And at a certain level, when the heart rate gets high enough, they begin to develop tunnel vision, they begin to develop auditory exclusion where they don't hear things anymore. They'll register gunshots, like they'll hear them, but they'll only remember them after. And in other words, there's a basic threshold where you want your heart rate to be when you're going into combat, no matter what it is, because at a certain level, you begin to lose those fine motor skills. And at the other level is obviously the skills you maintain so that you don't get killed. Now, tactical breathing is pretty simple. Dave Grossman talks about it being 4, 4, 4. So it's breathe in to the count of 4, hold it to the count of 4, and exhale to the count of 4. So when you feel that elevated heart rate creeping up, this could be if you are literally a soldier, or it could be if you're being humiliated by someone in your family who just said you're fat and they don't see any of the progress you're seeing in the gym. You could just as easily breathe into 4, hold it for the count of 4, and then exhale to the count of 4 before you stab your brother in the neck with a steak knife. Now the third habit, surprisingly, you would not have guessed, especially in the Rangers. This has come up quite a lot. Now the third habit you wouldn't necessarily associate with the military, but it's actually affirmations. For example, look at the Ranger motto here, which says, at the very end, readily will I display the intestinal fortitude required to fight on to the Ranger objective and complete the mission, though I be the lone survivor. Now, there's a reason why affirmations are used in elite athletes, in the military, as well as just ordinary people. I've talked about Scott Adams in his book, How to Fail at Almost Everything or Almost Anything and Still Win Big, and he believes that affirmations are one of the most powerful things he had ever done in his life. Now, I've shared many other videos where I've talked about affirmations, and for me, I use them, number one, for persistence, just like this Ranger motto where I want to quit or I don't want to do this right now, and I go through my 5 affirmations to make sure I keep going and I do what I have to do rather than just right now doing what I want to do, which is not going to help me reach my goal. So maybe if you're having a hard time with consistency, you create some kind of affirmation similar to this Ranger motto, that you will do whatever it takes to reach this goal because this is why it's important to me. Maybe it's an affirmation on not quitting, or trying to be more creative, or trying to bring other people into your projects, or having a positive mindset no matter where you are in your journey, whether it's fitness or writing a book or having a happy family. If you have affirmations you can repeat to yourself, you can actually help to rewire your brain to be more positive and honestly just reach your goals. All right, guys, so those are 3 habits I learned from the military, from the most elite branches of the military, that I think have helped me a lot in my own life in the quest to actually achieve a lot of my goals, and maybe they'll help you too. Now, before you go, I want you to leave a comment right there below. Let me know for you, what is something maybe you learned from the military that you could apply in your own life for greater success or happiness or fulfillment? Comment there below. What's up, guys? It's Alex. I hope you liked this video. Now, there's really a couple ways to stay in touch with me. Very first one being, come over to my site, modernhealthmonk.com. Get that guide, 5 daily habits to help you lose your next 20 to 30 pounds, totally free. Click that last video right there to come see what I uploaded recently this week, as well as if you liked my overall approach on changing little habits to be more successful both in fitness and in life. Make sure you come on and check out my book in the description. It's called Master the Day. You can punch it in on Amazon, and it's all about the daily success habits I learned interviewing people that lost over 100 pounds and kept it off years later. All right, guys, get that free guide, check out my latest video, and you can check out my book on Amazon, and I'll catch you in the next video.